So how do you make your speech powerful and persuasive? It's actually pretty easy considering most people's presentations, most people's speeches are dull as dishwater because most people think a speech is about, let me gather up every single fact about a particular subject and let me just throw it out in a boring, bland way, almost like a conveyor belt where facts just spin off. So the starting point has got to be, you've got to figure out what are your handful of most important ideas. Then you've got to dramatize these points with some urgency. You've got to give people a sense of why they should care. Because if you don't care, why should they? The best way to do this is by giving powerful examples. The most powerful example of all is a personal story involving a conversation you had with a real person about a real problem, where you were, how you felt. And finally, you've got to ask people what you want them to do. You've got to explain the benefits to them. Most people skip this. They think, hey, my audience is smart. If I simply lay out the facts, they'll figure it out. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they'll instantly forget. So if you want to be persuasive, you have to persuade them to do something. You need to tell them exactly what that something is so they don't have to piece it all together and connect the dots. Connect the dots for your audience. Create the case for what you want them to do, what the benefits are, and then ask them to do it, and ask them to do it now. You must have that sense of urgency. If you do that, you will be powerful and persuasive.